Are you ready to know about what is go-to-market strategy? It's a well-defined plan that outlines how a product or service will be introduced to the market. It's the blueprint that guides a company through the process of launching its product, ensuring that it reaches the right audience and meets their needs in the most effective way. What is a well-defined GTM strategy? It's all about what next for your business and how do you grow. The key elements include defining customer personas, unique value proposition, clear goals, and effective channels. It also covers product positioning and post-launch customer support for long-term success. So in short, a GTM strategy ensures every step of your product launch is aimed at achieving sustainable growth and lasting customer engagement. So remember, a GTM is essential for launching a product successfully. It's about more than just creating awareness. It's about positioning the product to make it irresistible to the target audience. Please focus on specific market, understand the customer needs, and craft personalized messages so that you are continuously engaging with your customers. Hey, are you aware that startups struggle with GTM? Why do they struggle? It often comes down to a few key pitfalls. First, they believe build it and the customers will come mindset. Focusing on entirely a product and expecting customers to magically show up, it's not going to happen. Then we have these tech founders' discomfort with sales or people interactions. Let's face it, coding is one thing, but selling requires a different set of skills. Another issue is the over-focus on social media tactics. Yes, social media is important, but it's just one piece of the GTM puzzle. There's also the unwillingness to experiment. Sticking to what's comfortable rather than testing new approaches can mean missing out on what works best for your audience. And let's not forget low budget allocation. Investing too little in GTM can lead to a half-hearted efforts that don't move the needle. Lastly, we see startups often chase vanity metrics. These are the followers, the number of likes, instead of focusing on meaningful metrics like conversion rates and revenue. Avoiding these pitfalls, meaning thinking strategically, staying agile, and focusing is really what we want while we are talking about sales, marketing, investments for business growth. So remember, you don't fall into the pitfall. While we are all convinced on the spend for a GTM approach, let's talk about the big question. What metrics should we use to measure success? For marketing campaigns, the focus should be on engagement and conversions. When it comes to sales activities, should that be on tracking the pipeline of performance or customer acquisition cost? For overall business objectives, while we are talking about big picture metrics, do we have to talk about customer lifetime value or a profit margin? These tell you if your business is sustainable and scalable effectively. Remember, it's not just about tracking everything. It's about tracking what matters to your business, and that's exactly what key performance indicators are. The right metrics keep you focused, accountable, and ready to make informed decisions to drive growth. Let's pick up an example of key performance indicator for marketing and sales that is implemented within a SaaS company. Let's break down these 3 key types of metrics every startup needs to know: vanity metrics, process metrics, and outcome metrics. What is vanity metrics? These are numbers that look good but don't tell the full story. Is there a vanity metrics for this SaaS company? Let's have a look at it. You develop an app, number of apps installed, or probably the website traffic or the Insta followers. They are good to have numbers, but will they tell you a full story about the impact? And therefore, an add-on would be a process metrics. These track your day-to-day efforts. Things like the number of leads generated, emails sent, or demos scheduled. They show how well your systems are working, and therefore they are called as process metrics. A churn rate or a customer acquisition cost is part of process metrics. We do have outcome metrics to measure your marketing and sales. The one that really matter. Let's look at it. Revenue growth, customer retention, and profit margin. These show whether your efforts are actually driving results for the business. So remember, while you set key performance indicators for your own startup, you can pick up vanity, but that's only good to have. But it is very important to look at process metrics and outcome metrics. Every startup needs a roadmap to bring their product to market effectively. That's where the strategic GTM tool comes in. It's a single-page, holistic document which can help your team to align with your GTM plan. And this is one piece of document which can be regularly updated. It helps you plan and organize every step, targeting the right audience, selecting the best channels, and crafting clear messaging. It ensures your product not only reaches the customers but resonates with them, driving adoption and growth. With this tool, you're not guessing. You're making data-driven, strategic moves to maximize your market impact. So, make it a habit to design and develop and build a GTM approach plan. While you plan your GTM approach, start with these two fundamental questions. Who is your target segment? What are their needs and problems? What makes your solution valuable and unique from competitors? And that's the base for the entire document that we're going to build together. Hey guys, let's start with building GTM approach. At the heart of it, remember there are two key components. One, the customer persona and the value proposition. A customer persona is a detailed semi-fictional representation of your ideal customer. We have already understood how to build a customer persona. What is then the value proposition? Value proposition clearly defines the unique value your product or service offers to solve the customer's problem. It articulates why your solution is the best choice, highlighting benefits that resonate deeply with your target personas. Together, these two elements ensure that your GTM strategy is customer-centric, compelling, and aligned with your audience needs. A successful GTM approach integrates several critical elements to ensure your product or service reaches the right audience effectively. First, it's essential to define the revenue models and pricing that align the value your product offers. Whether it's subscription-based, one-time payment, or tiered pricing, the model should resonate with your target market and encourage conversation. Next, spreading awareness and generating lead requires leveraging both digital and physical channels. Digital channels like social media, email, and SEO helps you reach a broad audience, while physical channels like events or retail presence offer opportunities for personal engagement and deeper connections. Lastly, understanding your customer experience is key to refining your strategy. Using qualitative methods like interviews, surveys, alongside quantitative data from analytics help you to gather comprehensive feedback, ensuring your GTM approach evolves based on real customer insights. A GTM integrates several critical elements to ensure your product and service reaches the right audience effectively. With customer persona and value proposition at the center, let's quickly have a look at how the different elements are integrated. The success of your GTM strategy can be tracked through key performance indicators such as sales growth, customer acquisition costs, lead conversion rates, and customer retention. When considering where to focus next, you will want to identify key geographies that align with your target audience. In addition to segment focus, expanding into new regions with a high demand for your product can provide valuable growth opportunities. Observing competitors' GTM activities can provide insights into successful strategies and gaps you can capitalize on. What tactics are they using? How they are positioning their products? By learning from their successes and mistakes, you can refine your own approach. Finally, the last element that you should be bothered of is partnering with the right agencies and individuals are equally crucial for executing your GTM plans. Whether it's marketing firms, sales consultants, or PR agencies, choosing the right partners can help you amplify your message and drive results more effectively. By measuring success, focusing on the right geographies, learning from competitors, and collaborating with the right partners, you will ensure that your GTM approach is both impactful and sustainable. It's time to explore GTM approach with a real-world example. Let's take Zomato. We have understood in our earlier lessons that Zomato has two customer segments. Let's pick up customer segment 1. Food lovers who need help to discover new and diverse dining options and understand what kind of a GTM approach that Zomato has integrated. Are you interested to know about GTM approach of Zomato? Who are their customers? Food enthusiasts and busy professionals seeking diverse dining options, and you're well aware that the value proposition that Zomato is giving is it helps you to discover almost all the restaurants around you, order food online, and enjoy convenient dining experiences. Let's have a look at what's the revenue model of this Zomato. All of us know it, right? They charge you on their delivery, and there is this subscription model that they do have. Okay, what's the digital channel that they're using? We all know that they're there in Facebook, Insta, they do have an app, SEO, PPC, and email marketing. Do they use any traditional channels? Yes. Have you seen Zomato ads in billboards, TV ads? Have you seen them partnering or probably giving sponsorships? They do participate in local events too. How do they manage their customer experiences? Have you seen the star ratings, customer support that they offer, NPS 24/7 support services? There is reviews that we keep watching. Yeah. So now look at it. What's the kind of strategies that the competitors for Zomato is using? Swiggy is of course a competitor, and Swiggy's pluses, they do have influencer marketing and they do have a presence in radio. What's the negative? Probably Insta. GTM partners, yes. Zomato has partnered with influencers, social media agencies, chefs, and even celebrities. What's the GTM metrics that Zomato is using? Number of app downloads, probably daily active users, order volume by value is something that they check regularly. And last but not the least, what's the geographic focus that Zomato has? Yes, digitally, top 30 towns and cities their presence, and physically, next 50 towns is what they do have, right? So this is a clear landscape of how Zomato has approached its GTM.